Hello, this is Nexel. I'm here to provide you some tips. For those of you that travel a lot, and it gets pretty difficult to eat healthy and all that. A lot of my clients ask me this question. If I have such a busy schedule and I travel a lot, what can I do to actually stay consistent with my nutrition? And for first advice that I give them is basically, you have to plan ahead. And I already did a video on basically meal planning for success, but this video is gonna be more specific about when it comes to when you're doing a lot of traveling, what can you do about it? So number one is I recommend to have a set of bowls that you can carry with you where you're traveling. And what you can do is that even some stuff that you could keep cold. If you're traveling to a place where you're gonna stay at a hotel that has a fridge, you could get there some fruits, some vegetables, also almond milk, stuff like that. You could actually take with you. Another thing is that you want to do your research when it comes to the restaurants that are going to be in your area. You want to do your homework about what stuff they sell, what healthy items they have, and you want to plan ahead for that. When it comes and not all the times you will be able to do this, but little by little you'll get there. But if you go to a restaurant, I would say focus on proteins and fats and limit the amount of carbs. So take that salad and tear it up. Lot of olive oil on your salad. If you can, avoid the croutons, avoid the cheese, and just focus on a nice salad. And then your proteins, make sure they can give them to you grilled. Another thing that I advise is that there's a lot of food items that you can bring with you and they don't require refrigeration. For instance, you got your nuts. You got all kinds of nuts. I'm talking about pistachios, almonds, cashews, pecans, walnuts, etc. Those are items that they're dry. They don't need refrigeration, and you can have with you. You can even carry them. If you're a woman, you can carry them in your purse. If you're a guy, you can even carry, some of them in your pocket or even on your suitcase and all that stuff. So those are good items that you can carry with you and that they're dry. Another thing is that there's actually plantain chips. I get them from Whole Foods. They're called Inca chips, and they're actually cooked in palm oil, which is good. And they have already ripe or green, and that's a really good snack. Is dry as well, and you could do that. Going back to the Whole Foods, if you have a cooler with you, you can actually boil a whole bunch of eggs, and preferably free-range eggs. And what you do is that you keep them on your cooler, and they're gonna stay cool. And one or two eggs at a time is a good snack. So those will be the tips that I will give you as far as if you're traveling a lot, basically snacks that you can take with you. And here's the reality. If you're finding yourself in a situation where you have to eat and there's no healthy food available, you just have to eat. You're actually doing more harm by not eating than by actually eating something. So the key here is to plan for it and do your homework and carry stuff with you that you don't have to refrigerate. And then you're planning ahead and you find out that there's a place you can stay that features a microwave and even a stove. And then you can actually take care of your food that way and keep the food that needs to be refrigerated. It will be taken care of that way. Last but not least, look for grocery stores in the area, especially Trader Joe's and Whole Foods Market or your local farmers market, and you can actually shop for good stuff there. So I hope these tips are valuable for you. I'm looking forward to hearing from you if you're able to implement them. If you haven't implemented any other tips, I would like to hear from you as well. I hope they are a lot of benefit to you. And once again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have an awesome day. God bless you and see you next time. Bye bye.